Hello. Okay, hi. I'm Chai from Band Protocol. So today I'm gonna talk about CW band for developer. So let's know more about me a bit. Actually, I graduated from Kasesa University in Bachelor of Computer Science degree, and I have a chance to internship at University of Singapore and US. And after that, I started the first job as a front end developer, and at that time, I got promoted to front end developer course at Pronto Marketing, which is the Web2 agency, some kind of that. And after that, I started to trade on the BTC or Ethereum on since 2017. At that time, everyone may know that it's down a lot, right? So I realized that I have to know more about the knowledge or technology behind of that token or BTC or Ethereum. It's called blockchain. So I entered to the Band protocol because of that. And at that time, I was a senior front-end developer, and now I got promoted to head of operation at Band Protocol. Okay, so since October 2021, we enabled the IBC or whole module in our BandChain, and I think that at that time there was not the cowsmwasm existing at the time, so we integrated our Oracle module to the injective, and I think we are the first protocol that integrate through IBC together with injective. But actually at that time it would be integrate module to module. And now we realize that okay, the cowsmwasm has been announced. So since November 2022, so we upgraded our chain and upgrade the IBC version from version 1 to version 3 to allow that can request the data seamlessly from BandChain into the cowsmwasm module. And actually, at the time, we have a lot of problem statement that some of our clients said to us about. I'm planning to develop some DF using cowsmwasm smart contract, and I require to integration of the Oracle, right? And do you have any suggestion on how seamlessly integrate Band protocol to my application? And at the time, so many people just advise him about the only way that you can use our Oracle is about contact the Band protocol team. And everyone may know about IBC to integrate between Cosmos ADK based blockchain, right? But we are lacking of the knowledge how to do it. And someone said, I think BandChain is like a black box. So with that limited documentation and integration tool, there is no way to integrate with BandChain easily. And someone want to do it by themselves. So I want to independently access the data from BandChain without relying on the Band protocol team. So just one is DIY version, right? And yeah, so we receive those problem statements and it's been resolved through CW band. So what is CW band? CW band is actually a data type, standard data type that can be integrated the cowsmwasm smart contract to our BandChain. That means you can request the data directly from the BandChain and put into the cowsmwasm module and storing that. So for about the benefit of CW band, we not only build this for the integration tool or the library in the Rust or Lang, but we include that the easy to read documentation as well. So because the key is about how to integrate, right? So that's why we build an easy to read documentation that uh, let easily to follow, and we have the simple integration step, just 3 steps for integration to BandChain and cowsmwasm. And the third one is very important, is about open source. So we allow and be open to anyone who interested in our library and can build on top or be a contributor. And yeah, PR is welcome. We see the view band integrated. And the second one is IBC layer, which is the MA layer of auto layer, which are the popular one in the cosmwasm. And the second one is about BandChain. So we do have the Oracle script and data source. So the Oracle script just prepare the validator to call the data sources, and then the validator will report the result along with the proof. And after that, the Oracle script will be aggregate the data together, just use median. And after that, the data along with the proof will be relayed to the cosmwasm smart contract by IBC relayer. Okay. So actually, it's just a simple library. I think is matching is matching a way to integrate a lot. So just see the demo here. Okay, let's talk a bit about the step to integrate it. So how to integrate a CDB band? So we just have only 3 steps to do this. The first one is about preparing an Oracle script and data source in BandChain. Actually, the data source, which is just the simple program with have the input and output. For example, like when we want to have the BTC price, so we just get from the central exchange or any decentralized exchange, just provided the API, and we just call the data from that API and just uh, use this. The second step is about prepare for the cosmwasm contract, and after that, we will set up a relayer to relay the data. Okay, let's go to the first step first. So the first step is about preparing the Oracle script and data sources, right? So in this case, I will go to 10.6.cosmoscan.io. Actually, Cosmoscan is some kind of explorer, which is can see the data that happening in BandChain. Okay, can I will search here? 0360. This one is just a test Oracle script that I have implemented to be in this tenant chain. And so in this Oracle script, we calling the data source like crypto compare, FTX, Kraken, OKX, Binance, CoinMarketCap, and so on. Okay, so now we have the Oracle script and data sources already, right? Go to the step 2. Step 2 is preparing the cosmwasm contract, right? So actually in the demo, I will show you how to integrate the BandChain to Osmosis cosmwasm smart contract. So go to smart. Okay. So the first one that I have to do is about preparing the smart contract, right? So I just clone the Git repository called CW band, and after that we include everything here. Just example contract, pricefeed, simple pricefeed contract, or documentation is here too. So let's see on the smart contract first. So just go to contract example SRC. And first thing that you have to know is about if we need to connect with the IBC. So we have to have the 6 functions, the 3 functions for the channel and 3 functions for the packet. So let's see here. So we have IBC channel open, IBC channel connect, and IBC channel post for the channel. And we have IBC packet receive, IBC packet acknowledge, and IBC packet timeout. So this is a prerequisite for using IBC to connect between the chain. Okay, and let's see on the contract. So in this contract, it's just a simple contract that can request the price data on the Oracle script to IBC in BandChain, and we have the function is called query to make a query to get the price, updated price that we requested. So the key of CW band is here. So we provide the library data type, right? So the key thing is about Oracle request packet data. So if you import the CW band already, you will see the type here. So you can use these data types, Oracle request packet data, and then just put the parameter SMS here. And now you can connect that to the BandChain. Okay, let's go next about to build the Rust file into the WASM file by using this script. We provided this script to run the Docker and then just compile it to be a WASM script. And build artifact. Okay, just let it go. It's just spawning, but actually we already have the price feed of 64, but wasn't. This one is have the R64 wasn't because of I have my Mac is M2, so that's why I need to use ARM. Okay, and after we got the WASM already, so now it's time to deploy the contract to the Osmos test 5 chain. Okay, actually we provided the script for deploying the AwesomWasm smart contract as well. So you just prepare for the chain ID. So in this case, I use Osmo test 5 and deployer is me. So I add my key into the Osmo D CLI already. And as you can see, so we have the TX is called Osmosis D TX WASM store to store the WASM into the chain, and we can initial the state for our Oracle script as well. So as you can see now, we have we will use the Oracle script ID 360, and now it's time. Great. Deploy. Okay, I hope that the RBC is still fine now. Let's see how it's happened. Okay, so now we have deployed the contract to Osmosis chain already, and just copy it. Okay, now we prepare the cowsmwasm contract already, right? And move to the step 3 is setting up the AMF layer. So for the AMF layer, there are three files that you need to prepare. So the first thing is about config.toml. In this config.toml, there's have the information about the chain A and chain B. So we just put all the parameter here, and chain ID, band, Laosu 10 and 6, RBC, and GRBC, and gas, and so on. And the chain B is about Osmosis 5, right? Osmo chain ID, Osmo test 5, and we provide a RBC, GRBC, WebSocket, and feed, and so on. And after that, in this layer, we have to have the private key for two chain, right? The first one is band for BandChain. So we got mnemonic here. And the other one is about osmosis key mnemonic as well. So now we are ready to start the channel. So the next step for setting up the layer is about we have to open the channel by using this command. Create the channel for chain A to band lao sư tennis 6 and chain B Osmo test 5 to port Oracle and B port is wasm dot contract that we deployed. Okay, and paste here. Okay, now just this. Okay, and create it. Yes. Okay. That is I mentioned about RBC, right? So now the RBC dot Osmo test 5 is already gone. So just try to do it again. Okay. So it can create. So just wait a bit for about 2 minutes or 3 minutes about creating the channel and connection. So how can I know that okay we already finished creating the channel? So we just go to our Explorer again and click on tab IDC and search on Osmo Test 5. And let's see, it would be shown after it's created. Okay, just wait for a bit. Okay, during we are waiting for opening the connection and channel, we will go to the slide to recap the step again. So now, okay, the step one that I said is about to prepare for the Oracle script and data source, right? Okay, we have done it already. And step two is preparing the cowsmwasm smart contract in the osmosis statement. So we have done it already as well. So now in the third step that we are doing right now is about setting up the IBC layer. So I'm using the AMET layer. Okay, just go back to code. Okay, and just wait a bit. Okay, while we are waiting, do you have any question about the CW band? Okay. You can raise your hand and ask me anything. Actually.
Yeah, for Holland, any
Oh, okay. So, okay. You asked about do we have any kind of data? So actually, in our band Oracle provide any type of the data. Yes, if you want to do the weather, yeah, we can relate the weather to you. If you want any the football score, so we can relate the data to you as well.
prices.
Prices.
Your partner prices.
Okay, actually, you can just set up all of this, right? And as I mentioned about the data sources and Oracle script, right? So it depending on your demands. So which data that you wanted, so you can write the data sources by yourself and then just deploy it to BandChain. And you can write the Oracle script and deploy it to BandChain as well. Yeah. Okay, so now we create the channel and connection already. So it's time to start the AMET layer. Actually, for the full start, it will take time for a bit. Just wait until the log is said about MS is started. Yeah, just respond it. Okay, for anyone don't know about the band protocol, yes. So actually, band protocol is a Oracle provider that can that can get the data from any data sources that's in the web 2 or the real world, and we have provide the service to relay the data from the web 2 world into the web 3 world as well. And so uh, the data is not only the price feed, but we also provided any kind of data like VRF verifiable random function as well. So if anyone have any protocol that's NFT or any lottery or anything that need to use the randomness, so you can use the verifiable random function from us too. Okay, and it has started now. Just go to the Explorer to see what happened. Okay, now there is the channel connected together already. So now it's time to request the data. Just go back to this one, and I will request the BTC price from the contract. Interesting. And now I will show you to get the rate first. That make sure that there is no data on the smart contract. Yeah. Okay, that state is rate not found. That's what because we don't request it yet, and now it's time to request. Okay, I will request the symbol BTC to the contract that we deploy. Let's wait for a bit. Okay, success. Let's go back to the image layer. So now image layer had a job to trigger the event that we requested the request function on the contract, and after the image layer trigger it, and then they just send a packet and request into the BandChain, and after that BandChain will send the transaction to the image layer, and after that the data will be stored on the cowsmwasm module. Okay, now we got request already, and we have response already as well. Okay, so let's check the price of BTC in the contract again. I hope that it will be shown. Get ready. Okay, just install it. Okay. So the rate is coming already. So now I think Bitcoin is 30K right now, right? And now, yeah, that is all step to integrate the BandChain to the cowsmwasm smart contract through IDC by using CW band. Okay, and that's all. Thank you. Do you have Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking at those of kind of sources, like, it's not really, it's like, it's like, actually, you live like,
Oh, okay. So actually, it depends on the token. We now have the security criteria to risk the token in our price feed, right? So there's two key of this. The first one is about volume of that token. So most of the token that have the volume will be on the popular exchange, right? So this is the criteria that we choose the exchange in the data source. Yeah, and the other one is about how many source that token be in. If there's just 5 or 6 sources, so it will be good enough and secure enough to have this in our pipe feed. Yeah. Actually, we plan to get on from the osmosis as well, the Dex. Yeah, but sometimes Dex is very dangerous as well because some of token in the Dex have a lack of liquidity, and sometimes they can some of whale can manipulate them, and it will be affect our phone. Okay, so if anyone wanna to connect me, just add me on and say hi on Telegram.
Just have.
Okay, so thank you very much.